Hello, it is Tuesday, January 14th, so T minus 60 something. I don't know. I'll have to calculate it once I post this. But two quick things came up to share today. First, being that I did some breathing, and there's a interesting awareness that's developed by relaxing the energies into the root and then pulling a lock and seeing where it goes. So more interesting and then more engagement for me. So that's definitely better than being resistive to things that have not worked for 30 years. And the second, part of the preparations were to identify and release any current traumas, dramas that are active. And I don't necessarily say that I have any significant ones, but what did come up, and I'll share, is that I have had this head pressure for like 6 years now. You know, MRIs, neurologist, whatever. There's nothing wrong, but you know, there's some days all I can do is just go back to bed. And I don't know that I necessarily put out an intent currently, like I occasionally put out intents to ask for some positive insight as to what's going on. But it just kind of like popped in. So I guess that was one of the things to work on, is to identify those things and spend some time trying to rectify or clear or resolve, get some clarity on. So what had come in, and like I said, I wasn't sitting there in meditation pondering deep and hard about it, was this head pressure issue. And that it kind of like made me laugh when it came up. It was kind of like, yeah, when you judge your wife, you get head pressure. It's like, what? And I go, oh, yeah, I know I judge my wife a lot. Like, you know, every few minutes there's something that I can definitely have something to say about. And it did come up to be aware that the times and the circumstances where I was much more compassionate for my wife and what she goes through and experiences. When I had that, whatever that is, and right word's not there, then the head pressure is definitely less, if not gone. So I think there's some correlation, probably more correlation than, you know, the closest correlation wasn't even wildfires in Canada that I could say was kind of, I don't know, cosmic energies, I don't know, planetary shifts. Nothing tangible that I could ever correlate it with, but this definitely does seem like it has some positive correlation, significant. So as I was going through the day today, I was saying, oh, I guess I'm judging her pretty hard right now. How's my head? Yeah, it's got some pressure going. So now the question is how not to judge. And I guess what had come up was to feel more compassion for her. So those are the two things. Working on some long-standing, deep-seated issues with some positive insight and engaging method for doing sexual breathing to entertain that. And yeah, it feels much better. So those two little things, T minus whatever 60 days says.